Hi everybody, welcome to my first video with my husband, Ryan.
Hello.
And we're going to be answering some questions that were on Instagram. And we're going to get through as many as we can. The first question, how did you meet?
How did we meet?
We met in 2015.
My family went to a show where your family was playing in Arizona, where my family was living, at a recommendation from my grandparents. That's how, It wasn't like arranged that our families would meet, but then I wasn't there. I was in Argentina. I came back, and my older brother Sean and my younger sister Lainey were going out to Tennessee to visit you guys because they'd been invited. And so I tagged along, and that's where we first met.
And a lot of people are asking like if Sean and Lainey are Ryan's siblings, and
Yes, they are. Is Ryan from a big family?
6?
Yes.
Yes, he's from a family of 6, but I would say he's a big family.
I'm second oldest of 6. How long have you been together? We've been together for 100 years. And we'll be together for forever.
Yeah, and I guess that's it,
2 years.
folks. We've been together for just under 2 years.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
We dated for like a year and a half, and then we had a pretty short engagement, but we knew that we wanted a short engagement.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to, we wanted to just like not rush anything, so we like dated for a while. Even though we knew each other, we just knew each other as friends. I was quite young when I met Ryan, and I'm only 20 now, and Ryan is 26. Stop.
How/when did you each know the other was the one? I knew like immediately. And I know like that seems like everyone's like, oh, I knew immediately. No, you didn't. But like I did, and I think that was because when we started dating, I knew. Obviously when we first met, it was like 4 or 5 years that we, were
just friends, and we were all dating other people and stuff, and so we obviously knew each other.
There was even a long period that we didn't talk during that,
Yeah.
that time. But when we started dating, we have siblings that are married, and so there was like a lot there, and I was just gonna like ask you out without thinking it through. And so I was like, well, yeah. And so by the time I think like we started dating, I knew. I was certain of it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Maybe me too, for sure.
Okay.
How did Ryan propose?
I proposed on a badminton court.
Badminton has been something special throughout our just relationship, just for fun. Like, I'm terrible at badminton, honestly. Ryan's pretty good because he played tennis, and so some of the hand-eye coordination translates, but I suck.
We're really good. Yeah. We're both really good. We're gonna be probably joining the pro circuit pretty soon. No, but badminton's been something we played like a lot. We had it at our wedding even. I think right before we started dating, like when we got reconnected, sort of, we were playing badminton. The day that I proposed to you, that I had planned on it, I had just finished the bar exam. And so because of COVID, I had to take it remotely. So you just take it from your home. But like you had to leave, like they said, everyone has to like leave the house you're in. And like if you're chewing gum, you fail. If like there's a sound, you fail. So I was like really nervous, but I finished it. And then you came over, and we were gonna play badminton. And I had planned all along to just propose while we played badminton. So I had my phone like on this stump like behind the court and just planted there, and there was like a point where there was like a break, and I said, hey, can you grab my phone there? And then I just took a knee.
Yeah.
And then you turned around and you were like, maybe.
No, I did not even hesitate.
You were like, already?
No, not true. Not
really
true. I said yes.
Being vulnerable.
What was your wedding like? Our wedding was so much fun. I really liked our wedding. Did you?
Yeah. It would not have happened but for you. Like I started planning everything before I even proposed, because I'm like, I'm gonna just bank on her saying yes, so let's figure out the wedding. Like, where's it gonna be? When's it gonna be? So I would have all this planned beforehand, and I mean, I had no idea how hard it is to plan a wedding. So
it's kind of hard.
Jazz came in clutch there.
It was pretty fun. It was a pretty small wedding, and I think that it was good that it was, because we were able to get around and like talk to everybody, which I think was important, and it's like special. Yeah. So it was just like my family, a few friends, and then his family and a few friends. But yeah, it was outdoors in October. Really pretty fall wedding. It like had just turned like that corner of like being like full on autumn.
Yeah.
So it was like perfect.
And Knoxville is just gorgeous at that time.
Yeah.
There's like a 2-week period where all the leaves just turn every single color that there is, like, and then after October it's just dead.
Yeah, it's just like bare.
So we nailed
branches.
it. I think
Yeah,
it was a great
I think it was perfect. Where did you honeymoon?
'Cause
We're still on our honeymoon.
We're still on it.
We were gone for like 2 months. We went to South America. We were gonna go to Argentina, but those plans fell through because of like travel, restrictions and stuff. But we went to Cartagena, Colombia, and then we went to Ascension, Paraguay, and then we went to San Jose, Costa Rica, and then Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. What was your favorite part?
Probably Paraguay. I mean, it was really nice going. We were going to go to Argentina because I lived there for a year, so we have a lot of connections there. And the day that we were going to leave, the law changed, so we would have had to do like a 14-day quarantine when we entered. And so that kind of ruined our plans. So instead of breaking that rule, we went ahead and went to Colombia, which was easy to get into fairly. And we have family there, but my uncle connected us with the family there, and that was amazing. We got to see everything.
It was so cool. I felt like I was walking on the set of a movie. Like just the colors of the buildings and like balconies with like plants just like growing over the side. It was just like beautiful.
Iguanas on the streets and everything. The old city we lived in is still the city from like the 1500s. Like pirates attacked that city.
It's so cool. There's like the walled portion of the city that's like called the old city, I guess, or the walled city. And yeah, inside there, it's just like so cool. It feels like kind of unreal. But I would say my favorite was Paraguay. It was so cool, such a hidden gem. It's like the sun is just streaming through, like leaves everywhere. It's just
it almost
so
felt
lush.
like Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii and it was like, it was lush and everyone was just kind of on their own time. And that was just lucky because when we were leaving Colombia, we had sort of decided to go to Costa Rica and we had some time in the middle to kill. And so we went to Paraguay and it turned out to be the best place we went.
Yeah.
Definitely our favorite. So if you're making travel plans, put Paraguay on your radar.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you go to Ascension, which is the capital, I want to say,
I think so.
go to La Factoria, which is a hotel we went to.
It is the coolest place.
Yeah.
So romantic, so just like relaxing. Definitely a hidden gem. From Paraguay, we went to Costa Rica and we did our yoga teacher training actually. So we became certified yoga teachers, which was super fun. I'm really glad we did it. It was so hard though. It was honestly so hard.
Oh my goodness.
It was like so intense. It felt like therapy too. Like it was, like yoga is so much more than just like the poses that you see. So yeah, dang, it was very like mentally challenging, and the place was like vegetarian and no like alcohol or caffeine, and it was just like crazy. So it was like all those things coupled together, and it was like a retreat. So in Santa Teresa,
it's like a boot camp. It's where they send Jedi apprentices before they come before the council. The whole thing was a lot of meditating. So
yeah, no.
I'm glad that we did it though.
Yeah, it was definitely something that I had wanted to do. And when Brian was like, I think I want to do this, I was like, yes. So hopefully you guys will be seeing more just yoga on Instagram and YouTube.
And Jazz is a phenomenal teacher. From like the first day, we're like, oh, she's ready to be in the studio.
Ryan too, though. You're a really good teacher.
I could not sit still on my mat. I'm like,
I think we should probably do some couples yoga.
we could do yoga together.
We should do yoga together.
Do people want to see that?
Do you guys want to see that? If you want to see that, let me know.
I'd rather just take your class, honestly.
Caleb's asking, where are you living?
Hey, Caleb. Right now we are living in Nashville, but
we just have an Airbnb in Nashville.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I don't know where we're gonna like be going forward. We kind of just been traveling around. Our stuff is just in a storage unit. We did that right after we got married, before we went on our honeymoon, so we weren't paying for like 2 places at the same time. I don't know where we're gonna end up, but
stay tuned.
Yeah, I kind of like moving around. I think it's really
about
fun.
the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. We have no plan.
People are asking, do you want kids?
I don't know. Do you?
We want kids, but it'll probably be a while before we have kids.
Yeah.
People are asking, did you go to college?
I did. I went to college at Pepperdine in California, and I went to law school in Tennessee.
I also went to Knoxville and studied cosmetology. when we were starting dating, and it worked out actually perfectly because I was gonna go to school in Nashville, and then with COVID, they like limited their class size and everything, and it was they had openings in Knoxville where he was going to law school, so it was like, well, that worked out perfectly. It was nice to kind of have like a little spot just kind of away from our like family and friends and stuff, just for us to get to know each other, because it was with our like siblings already married. There was obviously a lot of like just a lot of dynamic there, and so it was good for us to just get to know each other on our own. I think some of our family was quite surprised when we started dating, but we knew that we wanted to get married when we started dating, because
And everyone was happy when we got married, for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone was supportive, so.
People are asking what projects I have coming up. Well, I don't want to spoil it all right now, but you'll definitely see some yoga. Hopefully you'll see some more art coming up. There's a bunch of things that I like to do. I really like to cook. So maybe you'll
Phenomenal
see some.
cook.
You like
Like
cooking?
seriously the best, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Next level.
Yeah, I really love cooking actually. It's something I really missed when I was on our honeymoon. I like missed cooking.
Yeah.
But I got so many cool ideas from like the food in South America. I was like, why don't we do this in America? Like, this is so fun, or like, tastes so good. So maybe you'll see some incorporated tips from South America. But yeah, there's a lot coming down, but I'll just, show you guys little bits at a time, because I obviously don't have it all like ready and set right now, but I'm so excited. I really am. Just kind of started. I wanted to like do a Q&A first, just so you guys can like know me personally, and like instead of just like my family, because my family obviously was public for like a long time, and we had like a reality TV show and stuff, but I don't feel like that really, like I don't live with my family. I haven't for a long time. Very separate from them now, so like we don't play music together anymore or anything. And so anything that you like see me do, it's definitely going to be like my own thing. And a lot of my siblings are doing their own thing as well. So if you're like interested in what they're doing, like definitely look at them in social media. Like Jessica is doing some really cool stuff, like that I'm really excited about too. So yeah, if you want to like know more about my family, it's all individual now, because like I'm the sixth kid to get married, and so yeah, if like we won't play music together anymore, but I'll definitely be doing some more stuff in the future on my own. Let's see, I've lost my other list. All right, I'm gonna ask some questions for Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan, what are your tips for newlyweds?
If you're newly married, like we are, I would say like put that person in your life before everything, because it can be really easy to go like, oh, I gotta get back into work or school, all these things that were top of your priority list before you got married. But after you get married, that's like one of the only constants you can count on for the rest of your life. So put that first.
Really good advice.
I didn't prepare that.
You just made that up. You just thought of it now.
Should I see this list? Am I allowed to?
No, I'm just gonna ask you. Okay, what is your favorite meal or recipe? Favorite meal recipe that I make? How about that?
Probably that Cajun chicken spice thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, my favorite thing to make, and apparently Ryan's favorite thing to eat, is like this Cajun pasta. Oh my gosh. If you guys want to see the recipe, let me know. Maybe I'll show you. Ryan.
Yes.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No. Is that a question?
Well, it's like, yeah, they're asking.
No, what is it, like Canadian pizza with ham and pineapple? Ugh. I like pepperoni.
Ryan just likes plain pepperoni pizza.
Yep.
That is his favorite. Ryan, which places are on your bucket list?
Probably, there's a lot.
You've been to a lot of countries.
I've been to a
You've
lot
been
of
to like
countries.
so many.
I've traveled a lot.
Honestly, more countries than I can count. Like
Yeah.
what? Like 20.
Well, when I was in high school, I think I first went to like Mexico, but the bulk of it was at Pepperdine. I did a summer in London. I did 10 months in Argentina, where I traveled to like most of South America. I did like Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile. Costa Rica, Mexico. So I've done most of the South countries. I did Southeast Asia after preparing before law school, and then during law school I went to Germany and the Netherlands. I think it would be fun to go back to Argentina with you, although that's somewhere I've already been. Is a bucket list like something you have to?
I don't know. We can just make the question our
I
own.
think Belgium would be cool. I kind of want to go to Belgium.
I don't think about Belgium.
Oh, also Cape Town, South Africa.
I definitely want to go to Scotland. Really want to go to Israel. And then after that, like I don't know. Like I just want to go to as many places as possible. I just love traveling. I like love traveling so much. I've spoiled because we did it so much, like with my family and stuff. And now like we just have to like make our own plans and go do it. It's not like we've got like a tour or something planned. So, and that's actually been really fun. I had such a big learning curve on like I had never booked a plane ticket. Before our honeymoon, I had never booked a plane ticket in my life because it always been done for me. Yeah. Someone else had always booked it, like our manager or like my older siblings or whatever. Someone else would always book it because I was always like flying in a group. So yeah, I've learned a lot about travel.
Jazz was our travel agent the whole honeymoon. It was great.
It's actually really fun.
And it's easier to travel, a lot easier with two people.
Oh, yeah.
Almost easier than alone, and definitely easier than a bigger group. So I guess another tip for newlyweds is travel.
I mean, traveling is like, it's definitely challenging. It forces you to like get along, forces you to learn how to work together. We missed a flight on our honeymoon, and it was kind of bad. There was so many things that went poorly because it was just, if you don't know, you don't know. Like if I don't know what papers to have all like assembled and ready, then I have no idea.
We had to have a negative COVID test to leave Colombia, and so we went and got it. We were both negative, but you have to go back like an hour later and pick it up. So I went to pick it up for us. I picked up mine and hers, and when I got home, I looked at hers, and it was like some 48-year-old man, and so I had to go back to the...
Well, they gave him the wrong one.
Yeah, and then they gave him... Yeah, but then they gave yours to somebody else. It was like a disaster.
Yeah, and some of it was like beyond our control, but anyway, it definitely is challenging. I would say don't get discouraged. Like if you're going to travel and stuff, like don't get discouraged by like mess ups because they will happen, and they will always continue to happen, but you do get better at traveling. I think over just the course of 2 months, we stayed at like...
You should get better. If you're not, then stop traveling.
yeah. If you're not learning, you know what I mean? We stayed at so many different Airbnbs. Airbnb is great. Like if you're ever like wondering like how to find a place, especially in South America, they're very well like
Airbnbs
priced.
Outside the US are really, really good value.
Yeah, very much so, particularly in South America. Ryan, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Dog person.
He's very much a dog
100%.
person. I like big cats. Like I love like tigers. Like I love tigers so much, and like clouded leopards and snow leopards. I like those. Not a huge.
You're
fan
like the Tiger King, kind of. Like Tiger King.
Not a big fan of like house cats. I'm also allergic to house cats. So there's that. Do you think we're gonna get dogs?
I think so. I want two Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
Yeah.
We want two Rhodesian.
We want to, yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know when that will be.
It's tough with an Airbnb.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to. Something I feel strongly about is like when we get dogs, we're definitely gonna take, put a lot of attention toward them. I want them to be super well trained. Everyone says that, but I mean that. Ryan's really good at training dogs, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we have that opportunity to like put time and energy toward them, we're definitely gonna get them. Next question: can we see more pictures together? Can we take more pictures together?
Yeah. That's my fault. I'm like bad at pictures.
Well, just Ryan doesn't like pictures, and honestly, I think it's for a good reason because it's like
I like them. I like having them. I just don't like pausing moments to take pictures,
yes.
especially when it takes like 15 minutes.
I don't want to like take away from a moment, and Ryan's definitely
we can do
more
better.
of that. We should
I'll
take.
do better.
Yeah, I think
we come from big families, and taking pictures was always I think an ordeal. Like there's all these combinations, and you have to like wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have a bad attitude about it. That's really what's going on.
I didn't want to say that, but I mean, Ryan, who is a better cook?
You or me?
Yeah.
It's pretty close. I like to dabble in cooking. No,
Ryan doesn't.
Jazz is definitely better. Yeah.
Ryan is very innovative in the kitchen. But there's some like things that you just you just know, like you don't eat the peel of an onion, but you didn't know that.
Okay.
So you just
Now we're
put
getting
it
personal.
in. Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, this food tastes amazing. And I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
there's
why
onion
is there onion peel in here? But like, I don't even
didn't
think
know
to
that.
tell you like you have to peel an onion because like
There's so many things to know. If you want to like start cooking, you just have to know all this stuff.
yeah. So I would say some of the like just like basic knowledge you don't have.
Thank you.
But sorry, but you're very creative. Like if you give like Ryan just a fridge of ingredients, he's gonna make something that you've never seen before, and it's gonna taste great.
You might not want to eat it. Yeah.
It might have onion peels in it, but it's gonna taste good. Other than that, does Ryan sing?
No.
Yeah, I've never heard Ryan actually like sing. Although
I mean, I can sing.
I feel like you would
don't
do
sing
good.
well. I'm more of a listener, a music listener.
I would say your like knowledge of music and your taste in music is like really good, very advanced. It's not like I'm turn some music in the background.
I have friends that are like
avid music
scholars.
listeners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like they have playlists out the roof and all sorts of stuff. So I've taken a lot from them. So
Yeah. Ryan, pizza or burgers?
depends when.
I don't
Pizza.
know.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
I don't know which one I like better. What I started doing, this is something great about being married. When you go to a restaurant, you don't know what to get. You're not sure if you want to get a pizza or a burger. You just get one, and your husband gets the other, and then you can eat both. It's so great.
And then when one dish is amazing and the other isn't, I get the bad one.
No,
I choose the bad one.
no, actually,
You just
no.
eat so fast. You're always done first, and you'll eat like the better food. I gotta be honest. But it's okay.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Anyway, I get a little personal here. People are asking, can you speak Spanish?
See.
It helped us so much in South America. If Ryan did not speak Spanish, we would have probably like been lost and like still wandering around South America because I would have probably died in South America.
It was a little hard at first in Colombia because I've never been there. Although they speak
Yeah.
pretty slowly, but after like a week or two of traveling, I got it back.
What are things you like to do together?
Honestly, everything. Lately, I mean, seriously, a better question is what do we not? I mean, we obviously badminton. Pretty much every movie. When we started dating, I played Battlefront 2, this video game, and she joined me and like got an account, and we would play that together. We're doing this together. Honestly, our whole day we're gonna be together. So
Yeah.
there's a lot. We do a lot together.
Now we do like everything together, honestly.
Yeah.
So pretty fun. I'd say being married is pretty fun. Ooh, question: who controls the remote?
Probably you.
Me?
I don't know.
No.
I hate
You
control.
control the remote.
Do I?
Yeah.
I control the volume, maybe.
Ryan turns it up too loud.
I tend
normally.
to like it pretty loud.
Especially in Airbnbs, don't turn it
And you
too
like
loud.
subtitles, I don't. So
Yeah, I turn it down slightly and turn on subtitles. The truth is, Ryan controls the remote. Unless there is a problem with the TV, and then I fix it.
yeah. If we can't figure, like here at the Airbnb, there's a Roku. I couldn't figure out how to get it. Like the whole thing was in Arabic, and it was just I couldn't figure it out. So then we had people over, and I was like, Jazz, you want to control the remote tonight?
yeah. I like solving those problems, though. It's actually kind of fun for me. Okay, Ryan, here's some questions that you can ask me.
Jazz, can we see some of your art?
Yes, actually, and I mentioned that earlier, but I would love to show more art. My plans are to show more art in the future. It's just something that I do for fun. I've done professionally some. I've done some work for hotels and schools and stuff. It's all in storage. You will see more art in the future. That's what's ahead.
What about other plans for the future?
Other plans for the future. I have a lot of plans. I definitely want to show more yoga, more art, cooking for sure, because it's something that I love to do. Different like travel things, because we travel a good bit. And obviously a licensed cosmetologist, so beauty and hair and makeup and skin and stuff. That's something that you'll see more of in the future. I don't want to spoil all my plans right now, but those are just some hints of things that you'll see coming up that I'm like super pumped about.
Music?
Music is always something that I'll do for fun, for sure. I love singing. I got a ukulele. and I want to learn how to play. I know how to play some songs. I do want to do some more music in the future. I don't know if it will be like an album or anything. Maybe it would just be like a little like YouTube video. If you guys want to see some music, let me know, and maybe I'll do some.
There'll be an album. The cover will be you singing, and I'll be like in the stands, like standing up. That's how I'm involved in her music.
No.
Let's get it straight. I'm not.
No.
I don't play music. I don't sing. What does your health routine look like?
Well, I have some plans actually for how it will be better in 2022 than it has been in 2021. I really like health. I really like health and fitness. It's just something that I do on my own. I've kind of fallen out of being really into it, but I'm hoping in 2022 to kind of get back into health and fitness. I am considering sharing on like Instagram and stuff. Again, if you guys want to see that, let me know. Some people think it's boring, but I think it's kind of fun. I really like health and fitness.
Favorite Starbucks drink?
I don't drink coffee, really. Starbucks, I guess Starbucks drink could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be coffee. I don't know, I don't drink coffee. We'll go and get coffee with people, and I always just get what they're getting. And I think I've only been to Starbucks 2 times on my own, ever in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, because what are we gonna do?
We went together a lot. I guess it's on your own, but
yeah. I
drink black coffee.
Yep.
And I think they have like smoothies and stuff.
They do?
Okay. What's your favorite Panera Bread drink?
Oh, okay. Well, I like the green passion smoothies. They're so good.
How many have you had this week?
8. No, it's more like 7.
We love. There's a Panera Bread right here, so we love it.
I like Panera Bread. I like Chipotle even more. Chipotle is the best, in my opinion. We need to have Chipotle. Let's get Chipotle today.
Yeah, Chipotle's
oh my
really
gosh.
good.
I love Chipotle. Okay, moving on. We're getting derailed.
What's a thing about each other that makes you smile?
Ryan is very funny, actually. So I like smile a lot and laugh. Let's see.
It's kind of early in the morning right now, so I'm like, I usually wake up like around 1 or 2.
1 or 2
Wake
p.m.?
up. Okay, I'll usually be up at like 10, but I'm not usually like.
Your mind's fully awake.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the question?
Humor. What's one thing that makes you think about the other person that makes you smile?
Okay.
My humor.
Yeah, I would say your humor.
For me, I would say when you just start singing. I know we've talked a lot about. Yeah. Even setting this up, you're just singing. She's always just like singing in the house, and.
I don't even realize I do it, honestly.
I found if you acknowledge it or if I mention it directly, you'll stop. And so I just sort of like pretend I'll ignore it. So,
So sweet.
But,
okay.
Last question. Biggest thing you've learned about yourself?
Biggest thing I learned about myself. Well, the biggest thing I've learned about myself since being married, you're always changing and growing. And that nothing in your past really has to define who you are or who you're going to be. So that's a really like freeing thing to just like realize. What about you? What would you say?
I think the question was just addressed to you.
Well, I am now addressing the question.
Biggest thing I've learned about myself. I think for me, I dealt or have been dealing a lot with just anxiety. I think everyone does, but something I've learned recently is it's probably not that big a deal. It probably doesn't matter. Like, it could, but sometimes I worry about things, and if you just take a few days or just focus on something else, the problem will resolve itself, or it won't even be a problem in the first place. So that's something I've learned. I don't know if it's the biggest thing, but I've learned onion peels don't go in the dish.
I get so worked up about things. Like, I'll get mad or just like really stressed about like the smallest things. Honestly, like this video was like pretty stressful. I know it's gonna be coming out late. Because like I don't know how to actually like edit a video.
We're short on equipment. Like, my phone is filming this, it's on a toaster right now, on a stool.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, let's be really fun about
it.
it. Anyway, it's kind of embarrassing.
But it works. Yeah, we'll take a picture and upload it. Actually, that'll be really fun.
Yeah,
get all this in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. It's been quite a journey of learning and growing, and I know it will continue to be. So just please bear with me as I'm gonna make some mistakes, and I already have. Thank you.
Point in case this video being late probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
That's good. Something to learn. So anyway, guys, that is it. That is all I have for questions. Thank you so much for all the questions that were submitted. There was a ton. There was like so many. So sorry if we didn't get to all of your specific questions. We'll definitely do more like in the future and stuff. I just wanted you guys to like get to know me, get to know Ryan and stuff as our own people, and not like just as part as like my family and stuff. So yeah, that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And this is kind of gonna be a long video. So thank you for that, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.